Snyder fans are one of the strongest fan community that I've seen ever since I got into pop culture, and that makes sense. It is fans who build universes. It is fans who buy the tickets and the merchandise to keep these businesses running and get them to release new characters and more movies regularly. But I think the Snyder fans and the James Gunn fans and this entire debate that's going on online. I mean, every single day I wake up and I go on Facebook or Instagram and I see someone or the other just posting, hey, this was better. Hey, that was better. Hey, no, this one's going to be nothing. Hey, that was nothing. But here is what I have to say. There were bits and pieces that I loved about Snyder. And there are definitely going to be bits and pieces that I love about James Gunn Superman. And that's fine. That's okay. Because tell you what, when Nolan did his Batman, the last 40, 50, 60 years of stories around Batman did influence him in some way or the other. They left their mark. And I think that is the beauty of superhero genre, that Snyder doing Superman, and even if he didn't get to finish his project because of all the studio drama that was happening behind the scenes, I think he still left his mark on the character and on the superhero world at large. And so, no matter how good James Gunn's Superman is, I think nothing would ever disregard what Snyder did for the character and for the DC ecosystem as a whole. And I think James Gunn would have picked up some influences from Zack Snyder. And I mean, it's almost like a relay race. So when one creator leaves a project, he passes it on to the next person. And because that is the latest iteration of Superman that we saw on screen, I think it still had a lot of influence on James Gunn. And we may not be able to see it in the trailers, but maybe when the movie comes out, we would be able to look at certain things and be like, hey, we saw I see what you did there. You've picked that up from Zack Snyder, or you've picked that up from the Christopher Reeves movie, or you've picked that up from the animated series. And I think that is cool. So as fans, I don't think we have to be so rigid with our approach. I don't think we have to be so stubborn, because for me as a fanboy, I think I feel so lucky that the Superman movies are even coming out. The superhero movies are even coming out. As an adult in his 30s, I think it is so easy for us to just lose our childhood, somewhere along the way. But when these superhero movies keep coming out, I think they help people like you and me to keep a bit of a childhood alive.